Hi there and welcome to session 4 in the Activator series. The series has been developed for people who are already familiar with the use of activator poles and is a sequence of 4 indoor sessions focusing on the promotion of key components of functional fitness and becoming increasingly more challenging as the series progresses. In this, the 4th video in the series, we briefly outline for you again our understanding of the term functional fitness and the format of our sessions before inviting you to join us for a fairly intensive standing activator session. In previous videos, we described functional fitness as the fitness required to easily manage the physical challenges that daily life throws at us. And we explained that in order to manage these challenges, we need to maintain good levels of muscular strength, aerobic fitness, balance and coordination, and range of movement. These we refer to as the key components of functional fitness. And in all of our activator sessions, we include activities and exercises to promote and develop each of those components. So, session 4 will begin with the warming up phase, which comprises exercises to loosen and lubricate your joints and in the longer term improve your range of movement. This will be followed by a workout phase, which will comprise a mix of aerobic energizers, muscle strengthening exercises, and activities to challenge your balance and coordination. And we'll finish as usual with the warming down phase, comprising exercises to stretch muscles and in the longer term improve your range of movement. As this is the 4th in the series of sessions, it will be an all-standing session. Will be a little bit more intensive than previous sessions, will last in the region of 20 to 30 minutes, and the only equipment you require is your activator poles. Preparation for the session, we'd ask you to carry out the following 3 safety checks, please. Starting with your poles, hold them in the correct hand, and to check that you have the correct height, place them forward of you, tuck your elbows in, and check that your arms are at 90 degrees or right angled. The space you use should be even and non-slip and should be free of any obstacles. You will need space to move forward and backwards approximately 2 meters by 2 meters. And finally, to yourself, you should be feeling well and up to doing an activity session. Well geared up, wearing appropriate clothing and comfortable footwear, and well hydrated before you start. You might also consider having some water to hand for during the session. So if you're good to go with session 4 of the Activator series, then so are we. Poles in hand. Place them forward and let's kick off with some exercises to loosen those joints. So let's roll the shoulders like the breaststroke. Now changing gears. And now opening and closing the arms. Keep them straight. So moving now to the spine. Place your poles forward and lean forward from the hips. Keep the head up as you do these. now rotating the spine by picking the poles up and placing them down to the side. Keep your head up as you do this one. Down to the hips now, starting with your left hip. Slowly open it and close it. Open it and close. Now switch to your right hip. And now, lift your left knee and open it and close it to mobilize it. And the same with the right. And now lift your left foot off the ground and rotate it from your ankle, one way then the other. And the same with the right ankle. Well done, so joints loosened, let's just do some stepping to conclude the warm-up phase. Moving now to the workout phase, which comprises a mix of aerobic energizers, strengthening exercises and activities to challenge your balance. And we'll start with some balance stuff. So as we take you through a variety of activities that includes tapping and tipping, shifting left and right, forward and backwards, please remember to keep planting your poles in front of you for support. So starting with your right foot, let's tap alternate heels in front. Back to stepping again. Now let's try tipping the toes behind us. Back to stepping again. Now we'll try some tipping and tapping to the left and right. And stepping. Now let's try stepping to the left and right. To stepping. And now let's try moving forward and backward in small steps. Well done, so we'll finish this section with a short mix of heel tapping, toe tipping and side to side tipping. You're on your own now. And now we're going to take you into the first slot of aerobic energizers. The music gets a little faster and so does the action. Enjoy! Okay, let's start stepping, picking up the new beat. And now let's bring the arms in, picking up the poles with straight arms, please. Plant your poles, let's get those heels going. Stepping and sticking again, straight arms please. Plant your poles and tip the toes. Stepping and sticking again. Poles down, knees up. Steps and sticks. Back to heel tapping again, but this time we work the poles as well, pushing them forward and pulling them back. Steps and sticks with straight arms. Next it's toe tipping, but let's work those arms as well, forward and backward. Steps and sticks. And we'll finish with knee hops, but with an arm coming up as well. Well done, first aerobic slot over. Now we move on to a slot of muscle strengthening exercises where the music slows down and so does the action. Please stay with the pace. So place your poles forward, feet shoulder width apart and push up on your toes. And now lower to your heels. And continue to repeat, nice and slowly please. So now let's have a go at some squats. So plant your poles forward, arms extended, feet apart, head up and bottoms down. Breathe out on the way up. And now one for the arms. So arms extended, slowly raise the poles up and lower them down. Exhale on the lift and inhale on the way down. Repeat. Well done, that's the end of the first slot of strengthening exercises. A little bit of stepping before we move on to the second energizers slot. So the music is going to pick up and so is the pace. So let's step those feet and now let's step those sticks. It's heels and hands time. Steps and sticks again. So tip the toes and push those poles. Now steps and sticks with straight arms. Knees and sticks, get them up. Steps and sticks again. So let's repeat that whole routine again. Heels, toes and knees. You're on your own. Well done. You'll be glad to know that that's the end of the aerobic energizers for this session. Take some steps and recover. And in a few moments, we'll do the second slot of strengthening exercises. The music will slow for the strengthening exercises. Please stay with the pace. So, feet apart, plant your poles forward and starting with your right leg, slowly raise the right knee to the highest point and now lower your foot to the floor again. Breathe out on the lift. Now plant your poles and change to the left leg. Switching back to your right leg, this time we're going to plant the poles forward, step out, dip and then push back. Step, dip, push up and back. Step and dip, push up and back. Switch to your right leg. And now for your arms. poles in front, raise them overhead and then place them out to the side. Now raise them again overhead and place them forward. Breathe out each time you lift. That finishes the second slot of strengthening exercises and the workout session. So now all that's left are a few stretching exercises. Enjoy! So once again, feet shoulder width apart, poles planted well in front, arms extended. Lean forward slowly from the hips with your arms at full length. Feel the stretch on the upper part of the neck and shoulders. Hold and breathe. And relax. And we'll repeat twice more. And so for the second stretch, place your poles forward, arms extended, place the heel of your left leg forward and slowly lean from the hip, keeping your head up. Extend those arms. Feel the stretch on the back of your leg, but breathe and relax. Now change legs. And relax. And we'll repeat twice more on each leg. And our final stretch is for the chest and shoulder area. So poles forward, keep your arms straight and open them to the side and push them behind. Push your chest through, feel the stretch, hold and breathe and relax. And we'll repeat that. So arms extended, open wide and push behind, push your chest through. Feel the stretch and breathe. And for the last two of those stretches, we're going to do a slight adaptation. We're going to step forward. So step forward with your right, extend your arms, open, push your chest out, feel the stretch, hold the stretch and breathe. And relax and repeat by stepping forward with your left foot. And that marks the end of session 4 of Activator series. Well done, hope that you enjoyed it.